What if Goku was the Omni King instead of Zeno? How would this impact Dragon Ball Z?
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is Goku T20!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Long ago, over billions of years, Zeno the Third, who is Zeno's father, was ruling the multiverse as the Omni King. And with that, he has done everything he can to make sure he is the right Omni King, but as everything else, it was time for him to come to an end, as he could feel that his end was very close, and from there, he looked towards his best man, who is Dai Shinken, as he looked towards him and said, "Look here, Dai Shinken, my time is coming close to an end, and it won't be long enough before a new Omni King will be born. Forgive me, my lord, but you already have your successor, your son Zeno the Fourth. He's still alive, right?" "Father? What is going on? And Dai Shinken, right? Aren't I supposed to be your successor, father?" "No, you're not." "But why, father?" "You are too small and immature to be the ruler of any universes. I need someone who is mature enough to be a ruler and someone who is also a fighter." "Damn, that is savage, bro." "Well then fine, don't make me it, but you will regret this, father." "Is that a threat, son?" As Zeno has left, and from there, he looked right towards Dai Shinken and said, "Listen here, Dai Shinken, you will have to go and do everything you can to make sure that the one who will be appointed to be the next Omni King will be in good hands. Because if you cannot do that, this entire multiverse can come to an end. Being the Omni King isn't easy. So you're gonna have to make sure that whoever is the Omni King is gonna grow up to become the right Omni King." "Don't worry about that, my lord. I'll make sure I'll do everything I can to make the next Omni King be guided well and be as good as you. And have his rightful place, you can say." As Zeno the Third has now died, and with that, the next Omni King was appointed by him. And he chose the one that is the most deserving and the one that could handle the power, since mortal aren't able to handle the power of being the Omni King. Once when the Omni King has died, his spirit of Omni Essence has passed down, and as the first mortal to ever get this power was no one other than a Saiyan named Yamoshi. The first Super Saiyan God, you can say. Yamoshi was in the middle of battle until he felt an Omni Essence has come and rushed right towards his body, which allowed him to tap into an unknown power to him, which was known as Super Saiyan God, and that's how he was able to use that power and beat the threat that came to his world. And with that, Yamoshi had no idea what is going on, as Dai Shinken was getting ready to go and meet with Yamoshi and tell him that he is the new Omni King, but before that can happen, Yamoshi wasn't able to handle that essence in his body, as his entire body exploded and he died right there. Dai Shinken saw that and he was upset and said, "This isn't good. No mortals can handle the power of being the Omni King. But I'm sure there's a reason why Zeno the Third appointed the Saiyan race to get this power, because he is sure that they're the only one who's able to wield it, but once when that one is born." Zeno, on the other hand, was very happy and thrilled on seeing this, as he knew that at this rate, he would eventually get the Omni King, until year 737 has arrived. The Omni Essence was passed down to one more Saiyan, and this Saiyan baby was no one other than Kakarot himself. Kakarot was born with a power level at a very low rate, and that no one was able to even sense his power, but little did they knew, he was the child that is the Omni King. Dai Shinken saw that Kakarot was the child to get the Omni Essence, and before anything can happen, Frieza and his men has arrived to the planet Vegeta along with Frieza's father, King Cold, as they all had a plan to scare the Saiyans and from there, destroy the planet. Goku, on the other hand, that got the Omni Essence, saw his father Bardock came along with Guinea as they tried to protect him from the danger that was going to happen, and their plan was to send Goku away to a planet called Planet Earth. But before that can happen, King Cold came and he told the Saiyans that they all need to go and give their strongest warrior to Frieza Force so that they can serve to be Frieza's pet. King Vegeta did not like that idea, as he refused to do so, and with that, Frieza's man Zarbon went and he attacked him, getting King Vegeta to be sent flying meters away. Goku on the other hand saw this, as King Cold told his entire army to slay all the Saiyans and to tell Frieza to destroy the planet. Before anything can happen, Goku jumped out of Bardock's arm, as his eyes went completely white, and with that, Goku went and he shined a light. That light was the Omni King's erasing power light, which got all of Frieza's men along with King Cold to be erased instantly. Upon seeing this, got all the Saiyans to be very speechless and shocked, while Frieza saw that all of his men were erased as they just vanished out of nowhere, and he didn't know what to do or how to react, but he got very scared, so he fled as he left the planet, while Bardock was shocked and said, "Kakarot? What in the world did your child just do, Bardock?" As all of them began to panic for a bit since they didn't know what was going on, but then they heard a voice saying, "Calm down, mortals. What you're looking here isn't any ordinary Saiyan. What you're looking at is the Omni King of this timeline." The Omni what? What the heck is this guy talking about? And who are you? That is right, guys. You are looking at the Omni King, the ruler of all universe. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, my Lord Omni King. Your planet awaits you, for you to come and begin ruling all of us. But what? Does that mean, Bardock, your family's part of loyalty or something? Who are you? I am the father of all angels, and I'm here to bring the Omni King back to his throne. As Daishiken went and he took Goku with him, and now they have arrived to the Omni King's world. Once when they got there, Goku was confused, but unlike any other child, he wasn't crying or anything since he is the rightful and true Omni King. With that, Whis was already there, along with Vatos, the two strongest angels to exist, along with Daishiken, who is the king of all angels. And from there, Daishiken came and said, "Well everyone, here comes the Omni King." As Whis and everyone went and they bowed towards Goku and said, "It will be a pleasure serving you, my lord." Since Goku is the Omni King, he had the ability to talk right now, as he looked at all of them and said, "What are you guys keep saying? What do you mean, Omni King? I'm so confused." "Let me explain, my lord. You are the king of all universe, the ruler of the multiverse, and all the angels will listen to your command and do anything you tell us, along with the rest of the gods and deity." "What is my name? What do you guys just call me, Omni King?" "Well, your name could be whatever you want, my lord, but yes, we will all address you as our Omni King, and from birth, your name is Kakarot." "Well then, Kakarot the Omni King, huh? Has a good ring to it." "Well, my lord, what's your first command to us?" "Well, first thing is first, I want to be educated on everything that's happening, about my job, what I gotta do, everything that I need to know as the Omni King. You need to educate me on that, Daishinken. And after that, I want to learn to fight and be the strongest." "Of course, my lord. These two angels here are the strongest angels to ever be created, and we will do everything in our power to train you and to get you to be the fighter you want to be. After all, you are a Saiyan. Your race allows you to strive for greatness, and it's in your blood to keep training. So I could not see why you did not ask me this. I'm actually happy you did. So we'll do everything we can to help you, and as far as coming to educate you, I'll do everything I can to educate you, my lord, so you could be the best Omni King there is." "Thank you, Daishinken. Well then, let's go begin the training, my lord." While that was happening, far in the universe, Zeno saw everything that was happening and said, "No! That foolish Daishinken! He will turn this brat into the Omni King, something which belongs to only me. And with this new mortal being the Omni King, that means he will now be the ruler of all of us, huh?" "Well, I will not follow this wannabe Omni King."
Subscriber, what are you waiting for?
subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. I don't care what he does, I'm gonna be against him. Well, that is why I got you to be on my side from the first place, Zalama. We share the same common enemy, Kakarot, the Omni King. If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Daishinken and the two angels went and they begun training Goku for 20 years straight as they spend most of their time inside the Chamber of Time, which is the angels' hyperbolic time chamber, and at the same time they were doing everything they can on Goku to educate him and try to make him know everything he needs to know since he is the Omni King. And also Daishinken did make a promise to his old master before he died that he would make sure that the new Omni King will take his place and be a ruler as the Omni King he should be. With that, 20 years has passed since Goku has arrived and he has now become the new Omni King, as this world is now named Goku's world and their training with the three angels has now come to an end. And with that, they have all emerged out of the Chamber of Time, where Goku has now grown into a full-fledged adult. As he looked towards Daishinken and said, "Thank you so much for training me, guys. I really appreciate it." "My lord, don't ever need to thank me. We live to serve you. You are our main priority at all time." "Thanks. But now it's time we go and do the summit with all the gods. Let them know who their new Omni King is, and from there we'll discuss about who gets to keep their job and who doesn't." "Well, sounds like a plan, my lord. I'll go and arrange everything and make everyone come to see you finally. As also, my lord, now that you're the Omni King, it will be best you get some good bodyguards. You know, something like the last Omni King had. They're right behind you. They're the same bodyguard that served the old Omni Kings in the past, and they're here to serve you." "Oh, I see. Well, I'm not really too sure about that. I don't need bodyguard after all. You guys trained me to become one of the strongest to ever exist. So honestly, training with you guys and with my Omni Key power, I could say I'm evenly as strong as you now, Daishinken." "Well, that do be facts, my lord. You are as strong as me, and when it comes to your past predecessor, you're pretty much stronger than all of them combined. That's how strong you are because you are the only Omni King who actually wanted to train, and it's all thanks to your blood, you being a Saiyan, it allows you to be this strong. Also, my lord, since you're the Omni King, maybe you should wear some Omni King clothes. I'll give you the exact same clothes but the Omni King style. How do you like this?" "Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty unique. I do like my training clothes that you gave me. Well, my lord, I do live to serve you, and now that you're an Omni King, it'll look a lot professional when you wear this only when you meet with your fellow gods." "I like these, sounds great. Okay then, let's go do the meeting now. It's time I meet with everyone, because after the meeting I got a lot of work to do. And I'm not gonna wear these clothes when I go out to do my work. When I do my errands, I'm gonna wear my regular gi clothes. That way no one needs to know that I'm the Omni King." "Well, do whatever you see fit, my lord. And now about the meeting, I'm gonna go and summon everyone." As Daishinken went and he did a summit, asking all the deities to come to meet their new Omni King. And with that, everyone from each universe has arrived, including Universe 13, 14, 15, and 16. Since Zeno wasn't the Omni King, he never ended up erasing those universes, and they still stand there. As Daishinken went and he said, "Welcome my fellow deities, Kai's Destroyer and Angel. Today we have a very special day for all of you guys. We have lived our life for over a century without an Omni King, but today we finally have a new ruler that'll be watching all of us in this multiverse. Allow me to introduce you guys to Kakarot, the Omni King Saiyan, or you could call him the king of everything. Hello everyone, it's good to finally meet you and all in person. I understand that the multiverse was left alone with no Omni King, and because of that, nothing was in order, but now, I promise you I will not let that happen again. As your guys' new Omni King, I'll make sure to always be here to watch over all of you guys, and even our beautiful multiverse, because we're gonna do everything we can to make sure this universe continue to live and progress the way it should. I see most of you guys managed to come here, but there's some that didn't come. My lord, Beerus didn't come because he was sleeping as we speak. I see. Well, that will have to change. I'm gonna have someone replace him soon. One thing I want to address is that the past Omni King made it where angels cannot interfere with mortal matters and they can't use their full power, but today, that is going to change. Angels will now be able to help mortals if the destroyer can't do due to a lack of training. That's when the angels are allowed to go and do whatever they can to make sure that the universe is safe and help the mortals to make sure they win their battle. And also they can now train any mortal they wish to be involved with, only with mortal matters. Oh wow, that is great news, my lord. You all heard the Omni King. We will now be allowed to fight and get involved in mortal matters. That will make things a lot easier now. I also want all the angels to see which mortal is the strong and pure-hearted one from your guys' universe and make them your student. Train them so then they could give the other mortals a competition, and I want to see more mortals out there with God Ki and be able to transform with using God Ki power. That way we can keep this universe in balance and safe for a very long time. And as for the destroyers, they will no longer erase the worlds that don't deserve to be erased, and that the only evil ones will be erased. I want all the destroyers to go and destroy evil and fight for good, because this is what we live for. We are here to make sure that the multiverse is in good hand, and for that to happen, we need to eliminate all evil. So guys, let's get to work. My lord, I'm sorry for speaking out of turn, but tell me, when you said about Beerus needing to be changed, what did you mean by that? How dare you question our Omni King? I'm sorry, my lord, forgive me please. Well, that's all now. We all have to go back. Thank you very much for coming again, and I would like to get a monthly progress report from all of you guys, and I'd like to get a list of mortals that you guys decide to go and train. Make sure you guys choose one mortal to train every now and then so they can all have God Ki. As everyone has now returned right back to the universe, while Goku came back to his world, and from there he went and he changed his clothes back to his original gi, and he looked towards everyone and said, Universe 7 is such a mess. I saw a lot of stuff that happened, including my home planet. They're in a path of trying to be space pirate. That's not good. And not just that, that evil tyrant who is trying to rule the universe is out there, and he also managed to go and train for 20 years straight, huh? Yes, my lord. His name is Frieza. He is actually the one who is trying to go on a vengeance to kill you. Okay then, I'd like to see what he can do. As Goku noticed the strong power levels coming from the universe and said, I think I got my replacement for my new bodyguard and destroyer. Well, first things first, I need to go do some work. As Goku has left, and he instantly came to a planet known as Planet Vampa. Upon his arrival, Goku then saw how bad the planet was, but he also saw two Saiyans he wanted to meet with were there, and from there one of them came towards him, and he saw Broly was the one, as he was confused on who Goku is. But from there, Paragus ran towards Goku and said, Please help us! We have been stranded here for so long! This is my son Broly! I know. Hi Broly, my name is Kakarot. Oh wow! You're a Saiyan too? Amazing, please help us! Sure, but hey Broly, I have a job for you. How would you like to be my personal bodyguard? Okay, I guess. As Dai Shengen has arrived and said, My lord, you're here. Lord? That is right, he is the king of everything, the one that rules the entire multiverse. And I see you have chosen your new bodyguard, huh? Would you like me to go train him for you, my lord? Yes, please do so, Dai Shengen. As Dai Shengen went and he took Broly back to Goku's world and he began to train him there. While that was happening, Goku took Paragus right back to planet Vegeta. As they instantly arrived to planet Vegeta, and with that, all the Saiyans saw Goku. At first they didn't know who he was, but then when they looked at him closer, they remembered that child with that hairstyle was also known as to be the ruler of the universe, and from there they all got surprised that he has come, as they didn't know if they should bow down to him or not. But from there, Bardock came and said, "Kakarot, is that you, my son?" "Yes, that's me, Dad, and I'm also here to have a talk with you guys. Back when I saved you guys' life from Frieza's men, I expected all you guys to be a better person, but you guys turned out to be some space pirate, which I don't appreciate at all. I'm very sorry, but this is the only way I could think of making my planet survive. As of today, I want you all to now be with peace and be those type of warriors that save lives of others. This planet will be wealthy, I can assure you that, but first you need to start by making sure everyone doesn't fear you and that you guys are helper of the universe." "Oh really? And tell me, Kakarot, why should we listen to you? Are you even the Omni King? We heard about you erasing everyone, but I doubted your power is that strong. Let's see if it's that strong or not, Mr. Omni King." "Vegeta, you're very arrogant, but a perfect candidate to be the next destroyer. So how's this? I'll make this agreement. If I lose to you, I'll take your orders and you guys do whatever you like. But if I win, you'll have to become the next destroyer." "What? Destroyer? What are you talking about, Kakarot?" While that was happening, far in the galaxy, Zeno has been keeping tabs on everything and said, "This new Omni King, who does he think he is? He's trying to change everything we made. And that's not all, my lord. He's also letting the angels fight too." "Well, we cannot do anything right now, but we will get more reinforcements and take him out when the time is right, and let you be the next Omni King. But as of for you right now, are you ready to take him out?" "Ha! I have been ready for all I can. I did train for 20 years for this power. Let me go and slay this Omni King. After all, you did train me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure I continue to rule the universe like we agreed." "That is right. You slay the Omni King, the universe is yours." "Very well then. I shall make my way to slay him." If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Seriously at all, since he wants to make Vegeta the destroyer for Universe 7, and with that, Vegeta went and he charged right towards Goku and begun hitting him with everything he's got, but Goku wasn't even fazed by it. Vegeta then thought of using his Great Ape, but Goku said, "There's no need for you to do that, you'll still lose at the end of the day." "Huh? How are you this strong, so-called Omni King?" "Like this!" As Goku went and he shined his blast, and from there, all the Saiyans' tail has been erased, as Goku taught them a lesson about not using their transformation against him, and from there Goku looked towards him and said, "Did you had enough, Vegeta?" As Vegeta noticed that his tail was gone and said, "What the hell? How did you do that? How did you remove it with that blast?" "It's cause I'm the Omni King, the king of everything. Now that you lost, you have to accept my offer and become the destroyer for this universe. So let's begin the journey to what I said to you before." "Why do you think I will be a good fit to be this destroyer that you keep saying?" "It is because you're a perfect fit, Vegeta." As all the Saiyans bow down to Goku and has accepted to be a good people. With that, Goku took Vegeta and he instant transmission right towards Beerus' world. Once when they got there, Goku then saw that Whis was watering the plant. As he saw Goku, and he quickly went and he bowed right towards Goku and said, "My lord, it's an honor that you have arrived to meet me in this world." "Likewise, Whis, but actually I'm here to tell you that I have found a new destroyer, and he is right here. His name is Vegeta. He'll be the perfect candidate for the job." "You got it, my lord. I'll make sure he gets the full training done so that he'll be ready when the time comes." "Vegeta, your job is to get strong as you can and as fast as you can, so that you'll have to fight with Beerus the Destroyer, and once when you beat him, you'll then take his throne and you'll become the Destroyer once and for all." "And this man Beerus, you tell me, how powerful is he?" Compared to you, he's way powerful, But once when you get the training done with Whis, I have no doubt, Vegeta, you'll be much stronger than him. After all, Whis is one of the people who trained me. He could definitely make you a lot stronger than what you are right now.
What? He trained you?
Yep, he did.
Okay then, I'll do whatever I can to get much stronger and see just how powerful this Lord Beerus you say.
One more thing. Since you do know that he trained me, you have to also show him some respect. He's an angel after all. As Vegeta couldn't believe that, and with that, he began training with Whis, as Whis took him to the Chamber of Time, and their training has begun. While that was happening, Goku made his next stop, as his target was Frieza. With that, Goku went and he came towards where Frieza was, as he saw that Frieza was at his home planet getting ready to make his way to end Goku's life. But then he saw Goku has arrived, as he was shocked to see Goku and said, "Huh? Who are you? And what are you doing in my world?" "I'm here to end your world and your life, Frieza. Remember me?" "That's right. I'm the one that beat all your men back on planet Vegeta, and now I'm here to finish the job." "Ha! How can I not forget? I have been training like crazy dog for the last 20 years straight, and now I'm confident that I can end your life, Mr. So-called Omni King." "Oh, so you do know who I am. That's good. And since you do have 20 years of training, I'm very curious to see how strong you are, Frieza. Why don't you come and show me your power then?" "Ha! With pleasure then. I'll end your life here and now." As Frieza went and he screamed. Frieza has now transformed into his golden form, and with that, he rushed right towards Goku and he striked him, but Goku dodged his hit, and with that, he went and struck Frieza right in his face, getting Frieza to be sent flying meters away. Goku then followed as he kicked Frieza right in his chest and followed up with the punch, as Frieza got sent flying right towards the ground. Frieza then got up and said, "I knew you would be a problem, monkey. That is why I came prepared, and because of the power I have which you yourself cannot beat, so please, try and watch the mighty Frieza's true power." "How about you first learn how to talk properly, Frieza? And second, you think you are strong enough to challenge the Omni King? Okay then, how about this? I will not erase you. I will actually use my two hands just to beat you. Instead of using it to erase you, what do you say?" "Ha! Your own wish, monkey. Don't blame me when you lose that bet. After all, I did train for 20 years straight." "Is that so? Well then, show me what you got." "With pleasure." Frieza has now transformed into his newest form, known as Frieza Black, as he smiled right towards Goku and said, "What do you think about this form? I have been training very hard just to get this power." "Not bad, Frieza. It's..." Before Goku can react or even finish his sentence, he got decked right in the face by Frieza. And with that, Frieza didn't waste any time. He instantly came right next to Goku and struck him right in his back, as Goku stopped mid-air, and from there, Frieza went and he uppercut Goku. Goku flew in the air, but he managed to stop himself and saw that Frieza was already there and said, "What's the matter, Omni King? Is that all the power you got? Are you telling me you have reached your limit?" "Ha! You're too weak. I was expecting you to use more power. Should I use less power then?" With that, Goku went and struck Frieza right in his face and saw it didn't do anything to him. Goku then powered up with more power as he rushed right towards Frieza and struck him in his stomach a few times, punched him in his face and kicked him, getting Frieza to be sent flying. As Goku went and he powered up a Omni Blast and aimed it right towards Frieza. The blast came head on, but Black Frieza smiled as his aura began to grow, and from there, the entire blast got dispersed. Once when the smoke cleared, Goku saw that Frieza wasn't even scratched one bit, as he was shocked to see that and said, "What? You're able to take in the full force of my Omni Blast and not even get a scratch on you?" "Why would I have a scratch? This is my Omni Slayer form, you can say. I use this form to slay you, and from there I'm gonna slay the rest of the Omni King that ever rises.
I love the challenge, Frieza, and I won't erase you to win, but you better play fair.
As Frieza demonstrated his speed to Goku, and he instantly came right next to him and punched him, and with that he followed up with a kick as he went and began to beat the shit out of Goku. Goku was powerless to stop Frieza's black form, as he was shocked to see that Frieza's black form was an amazing form and definitely gave Goku a run for his money. And with that, Goku looked towards him and said, "This is ridiculous. Let's just end him here and now." Goku went and he used his erasing attack on Frieza, but when he shined it, he saw it did nothing to him, as he got shocked and said, "What? Why can't he be erased?" Back on Goku's world, Daishinkin was training Broly until he noticed that his Omni King was in a battle, and from there, he began looking to his status and saw, "No, this isn't good. The person Lord Kakarot is fighting, his race allows him to get very strong in a much quicker pace. I must go and help the Omni King." As Daishinkin made his way right towards Frieza's planet along with Broly. Once when they got there, he then saw Goku, as Goku smiled and said, "Okay then, looks like I cannot erase you and have the easy way out. That's alright. I still have another way to wipe you off from the face of this planet, Frieza. You're nothing compared to me." "Huh? What are you talking about? I'm clearly superior to you, monkey. You don't even come close to me. What makes you think you couldn't even touch me? This is my Omni Slayer form. There's nothing you can do against it."
"Sure, but you haven't seen me use my full power. Let me show you."
Goku has now transformed into his Omni Super Saiyan, as Frieza was shocked on seeing his new power and said, "Well, Frieza, I must congratulate you on being able to overpower me in my base, but now let's see what you got. Are you able to overpower me inside this form?" "What? How did you..." "Oh my god, my lord, you haven't shown me this power before during our training. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. You are far, far stronger than me when you use this power." "This is my Omni Super Saiyan. Let's see what you got then, Frieza." If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Goku has now transformed into a form which he calls Omni Super Saiyan form. This is actually one form that the Omni King has never shown no one, and since the Grand Priest has trained Goku, he was very shocked to see this new form and said, "Oh my god, I would never imagine my lord would be able to get such form." "Well, Frieza, I must admit, this form of yours is amazing. It caused me to go and use my transformation." "What? What nonsense is this? I can obliterate you right here, right now. You don't stand a chance against me, Omni King." "You're just a fool. Your name should be called Omni Fool." "That's all you're stronger than me at is insult, because you're too weak to challenge me any other way." "What?" As Frieza went and he rushed right towards Goku and he tried to strike him, but this time Goku dodged it instantly, and with that he kicked Frieza right in his face, getting to be sent flying meters away. Goku then followed, as Frieza was shocked that Goku was able to hit him in his black form, which he has achieved for the sole purpose of killing the Omni King, but at his own dispense Frieza saw that he wasn't able to dodge Goku's new power, as Goku was able to land a blow. Goku looked towards him and said, "What's the matter, Frieza? Cat got your tongue? Why are you so shocked?" "I don't buy it. I think you have more power than this. Come on, Frieza, show me all the power you got." "You're gonna regret being so cocky, monkey!" As Frieza, without thinking, charged at Goku, and he began to hit him recklessly. but Goku was blocking all of Frieza's hit as he went and he kicked him right in his stomach, getting him to gasp for air, and with that, Goku went and he uppercut Frieza. As he followed, and from there, Goku began to beat the shit out of him. Frieza didn't stand a chance against Goku's new form, as he was very upset on why he couldn't hit Goku, and from there, he thought of one way how to kill Goku. Frieza then smiled, as he went and he powered up a blast and aimed it right towards the planet, getting the entire planet to blow up. Once when the smoke cleared, Frieza began to laugh and say, "Ha ha! Take that, you phony Omni King! You're the same as everyone else. I'll talk, but I cannot breathe nowhere in space." That would be a good way to win if I was a mortal, but unfortunately for you, Frieza, we gods can breathe anywhere. What? You're telling me you're actually a god? What did you think? I was just some type of god wannabe? Nah, I told you from the start, I am the Omni King. Now let's end this! As Goku instantly came right next to Frieza, and from there he striked him across his face. But that Goku went and punched him in his guts as he began to beat the shit out of Frieza. Frieza didn't stand a chance against Goku, and with that, Goku went and he powered up an eraser blast and he aimed it right towards Frieza, but saw it did nothing. As he was shocked to see that his erasing power is still not working on Frieza, so he powered up an Omni blast and aimed it towards Frieza as it hit him head on and he died right there. Goku, after going Omni Super Saiyan, was enough to beat Frieza once and for all. Despite the fact that he has trained for over 20 years, it still wasn't enough to stop Omni Super Saiyan Goku's power. And this also shows why Goku is the true Omni King. Daishinken came next to Goku as he bowed down and said, "Amazing, my lord. I never knew you had such transformation up your sleeve. Please tell me, my lord, is this the highest form you got?" "Nope, I have more power up my sleeve, but something tells me, Daishinken, I'm gonna need it. The way Frieza was able to be this strong in just short time, and I have a feeling that something worse is coming. I had you and Vados, you guys are the strongest who ever trained me along with Whis, and yet he was able to tie me in this power. Well, my lord, we need to do some research on what's happening. I saw what happened. Your racing power isn't working on him, huh? Did I lose my racing power or something? Let me see." As Daishinken went and he summoned up a rock just so then Goku can erase it, and when he did, he saw it got erased. Goku then was shocked to see that and said, "What's going on? How is it I'm able to erase this but I couldn't erase Frieza?" "I have no idea, my lord. That's actually quite puzzling. I have an idea. Let's meet with Zeno. He might know why." As they instantly arrived to Zeno's world. Once when they got there, Zeno bowed down to Goku and said, "My lord Omni King, it's a pleasure." "Likewise, tell me, Zeno, why is it that Frieza is not able to be affected by my racing power?" It would appear that he has used the Dragon Balls and he wished to be immune to your erasing power, thus resulting in him not being erased by it. "Oh, thank you very much." As Goku went right back to his world with Daishinken. From there, they have begun researching for the Super Dragon Balls, but they saw that it was nowhere to be found, as they began to wonder what is going on. With that, Goku saw Broly has finally finished his training, and from there Goku saw just how powerful he was and said, "Whoa, Broly, your power's amazing, man." "I made a right choice making you my bodyguard, huh?" "I live to serve you, my lord." "Well then, I'm off going to go visit Universe 13 as I need to speak with one of their angels, but before I do, I'm gonna go and see how Vegeta's progress is going on. Let's go, Broly." As Goku has instantly arrived to Vegeta's world, or you could say Beerus' world for now. On Beerus' world, Vegeta has now emerged out of the Chamber of Time, where he has trained with Whis and Beerus for over 2 years, but it only equaled to 1 Earth Day, and from there Goku saw Vegeta's power has increased a lot, as he was impressed and said, "Not bad, Vegeta, your power is amazing." "My lord Omni King," as he bowed down to Goku along with Whis and Beerus, but Goku told Vegeta to get up and said, "Lord Kakarot is good enough for you to say." "Yes, of course, my lord Kakarot." "I see Whis and Beerus managed to teach you about the Omni King and all, huh?" "Yes, that's right, Lord Kakarot, and now I'm ready to do everything I can to take my place as a destroyer and serve you." "Ah, what the hell am I hearing? A mortal dare come to my world, and on top of that, he is trying to take my place as a destroyer?" "Beerus, I see you have woken up early, huh? Well, you could say that, Whis, but tell me, what the hell is going on? And why is these mortals here in my world? And how dare you try to take my place as the next destroyer? So you're Beerus, huh? Here, I thought that you must be some strong type of destroyer, but you're just some kitty cat. What? How dare you talk to me that way? Don't you know who I am? I'll Hakai you where you stand. With that, Beerus began to sense that Vegeta had Destroyer Key. As he got shocked on seeing that, and he looked towards Whis and said, Whis, why does he have Destroyer Key? Are you actually helping him replace me? Actually, no, Beerus. I'm the one who told Whis to go and train Vegeta so he can replace you. I see you as a lazy destroyer and you're not fit to be my destroyer. Who the hell you think you are? Fit to be your destroyer? I don't serve you. You better shut your mouth if you know what's good for you, or otherwise I'll Hakai you where you stand. Before Beerus can do anything, Broly came right in front of him as he decked him across his face, getting Beerus to be sent flying meters away. Beerus got up as he was shocked to see that Broly was able to do that and said, What the hell? Hey kitty cat, you're fighting with me now. How dare you touch Vegeta? Don't tell him. I want you to beat him, and if you do, you'll become the destroyer for Universe 7. However, if you lose, you won't be the destroyer and Beerus gets to remain in his place. Ha! I won't lose, I'll make sure to kill him. As Vegeta went and he screamed. Vegeta has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Well then, bring it on, kitty cat. I'll end your life here and be the next destroyer. While that was happening, Champa got the news that Beerus was fighting with Vegeta, as he said, So it is time for me to come and fight you, huh? Okay then, let's go. By the way, are you ready now? I didn't get you to become stronger just so then you won't help me out when the time comes. I'm ready, my lord. Let's go. Ha! I'm also ready, and thanks to the Super Dragon Ball, you are far stronger than anyone. I want to see you beat that retarded Omni King and his friends. I'll also help you since I use the Super Dragon Ball on myself. If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Beerus got up as he was mad, but he had no idea that Goku was the Omni King, and he thought that Goku was just some enemy that he had to eliminate, while Vegeta looked at him and said, I want you to go all out, Beerus. That is if you value your life, otherwise you'll die here and now. You sure are full of yourself, Saiyan, and for that I'll make sure I end your life right here and now. As Beerus rushed at Vegeta, and he striked him, but Vegeta caught his fist, and with that he twisted, and from there he went and followed with a deck, getting Beerus to be sent flying meters away. Beerus then managed to stop himself and said, Okay Saiyan, you wanna see me at my full power? Then bring it on. Beerus has now used his full power, as his power was amazing, and from there, Vegeta smiled and said, Not bad, Beerus, I expected better from you. As Beerus came right next to Vegeta and said, Quiet, you foolish mortal, you have no idea who you're fighting with. I am the strongest destroyer to be alive right now, and today you will know why I'm the strongest. As Beerus struck Vegeta right in his back, and with that he followed with a kick. But Vegeta quickly got up, and from there both of them rushed right at each other as their power clashed with one another and they were going at it. Goku and the rest were watching as they were impressed to see this battle with both destroyer candidate going at it, and while that was happening, Goku saw that Champa and Hit has now arrived on Beerus' world, as Champa looked at him and said, It's a good thing I came just in time, you phony Omni King! You're trying to kill Beerus, huh?
For that, I have come prepared for the battle, and now I'll be the one to slay the Omni King.
Before Champa could say anything, Dai Shinken came right next to him as he took him by his face and he smashed it towards the ground and said, "How dare you try to come near the Omni King? I should kill you right here and now."
Think again!
As Champa went and he headbutted Dai Shinken. Whis and Mirrors were shocked to see that as they got into the ready position to go and kill him, but from there Goku said, "No, don't! I'll handle this fat cat." "Hey, I don't think so. You'll be dying by me."
Is that so?
As Broly came right in front of Hit, and with that, he rushed at him as their battle has begun. Hit went and he rushed at Broly too, and they both were attacking one another, but from there Hit managed to go and use his time skip as he managed to outsmart Broly, but Broly went and he screamed. Broly has now transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan as he deck hit right in his face, and with that he rushed at him and he struck him in his stomach, getting Hit to gasp for air. Broly then went and he was about to go for another hit, but Hit caught his fist and he began to glow and say, "Impressive, Saiyan. It's no wonder Lord Champa got me to train and even use the Super Dragon Balls to make me strong so that I can take you out. And it's fighting with the Omni King's bodyguard. I could see you are no doubt very powerful, but I could still kill you."
Huh? Got a lot stronger? Using the Super Dragon Ball? I think we found out where the Super Dragon Ball went, Dai Shinken.
So you guys managed to go and steal the Super Dragon Balls and use it to make yourself strong enough to slay the Omni King, huh?
Over my dead body! I'll kill all of them if they come near my Omni King.
That is right. I have got the power to slay the Omni King right here and right now.
Tell me, did you use the Super Dragon Balls to get yourself stronger than me now, or was it done before?
It was done the moment you made that claim to remove Beerus.
You're a fool, Champa. If only you wished for yourself to be stronger right now, then you would have been. But unfortunately for you, you have lost. Now it's time for me to end you. As Goku went and he screamed. Goku has now transformed into his Omni Super Saiyan, as Champa was shocked on seeing his power, but with that, Goku went and he instantly came next to Champa and struck him right in his guts. But that one strike wasn't any ordinary strike, it was strong enough to pierce through Champa's stomach, as he began to bleed out and say,
How? How are you this strong? I use a Super Dragon Ball!
"I'm the Omni King for a reason. Now say goodbye." As Goku went and he blasted Champa away, while Broly smiled, and with that, he rushed at Hit as he began to hit him, but from there, Broly continued to get stronger. Since he is a legendary Super Saiyan, his power grows at a very high rate, and he did train with Dai Shinken, which allows him to control that growth rate and even get stronger, as he began to go and overpower Hit. Hit saw that Broly was untouchable, as he decided to go and use his time prison on Broly. Once when he did, Broly couldn't move, as Hit saw that this was his opportunity to go and assassinate Broly, but Broly managed to go and shake the entire time ring, as Hit was shocked to see that his time chamber was being destroyed, and with that, his time prison has broke, as Broly came and he chokeslammed Hit right towards the ground. With that, he threw him up in the air, as he powered up a massive eraser cannon and aimed it right towards Hit. Hit was too weak to stop the blast, as it hit him head on and he died right there.
Tch, what a weakling, and he thought he could touch my Lord Omni King. And you should know, this isn't even my strongest form.
While Goku and Broly managed to go and defeat their opponent, Beerus and Vegeta were going at it, as Beerus saw that Champa has died and said, "What the hell? What the hell are you guys? Are you trying to kill us destroyer or something, huh?" "No, we are not trying to destroy any destroyer. We are only here to kill you and your brother.
You guys have failed us as Destroyer, and now you'll know the consequences for doing so. I'll have your head in my hand by the time I'm done with you and slay you all! As Beerus got angry, and from there, he went and closed his eyes as he began to glow. Beerus has now used his Ultra Instinct, as this power was overwhelming everyone, but Vegeta, Goku, Broly, and Daishinken along with Whis were smiling as they could see that Beerus was now going 100%. Let me show you why I am the strongest destroyer, mortal, and from there I'll slay you both. Before Vegeta could say anything, Beerus came right next to Vegeta as he decked him across his face, and with that he kicked Vegeta in the air, getting Vegeta to be sent flying. Beerus then came right next to him as he slammed Vegeta right towards the ground and said, "What's the matter, mortal? Too weak for this power?"
You're not bad, Beerus. Wow, your power sure has increased a lot by using the Ultra Instinct, I take it, huh?
So you do know this power, I see. Very well, mortal. Now you'll know why you died. As Beerus rushed right towards Vegeta, and he began to attack him non-stop, as Vegeta was powerless to do anything against Beerus' Ultra Instinct power, but he wasn't fazed by it. He continued to smile as he kept getting hit by Beerus. Beerus noticed that Vegeta was smiling and said, "Are you that excited to die by my hand?"
No, Beerus. I'm actually excited to kill you myself. You have this power, now it's time for me to go all out and show you why I deserve to be the Omni King's right-hand man. Hey, that's my position. You know what I mean, Broly.
This is gonna be interesting. Wait, what? What do you mean by the Omni King? You're just a mortal. You all are mortals. You're all gonna die right here and now.
You're a fool, Beerus. You have no idea whatsoever. The Omni King is standing right before you. But now let me show him my true power.
Vegeta has now transformed into his full power, as he calls it, his Ultra Ego.
Well, Beerus, I must admit, you did a well job, but now it's time I take the throne from you and rename this planet to Planet Vegeta.
As Beerus came right next to Vegeta, and he tried to hit him, but Vegeta caught his fist and he twisted it, and with that he went and struck Beerus right in his nose, getting Beerus to be sent flying. Vegeta then followed as he uppercut Beerus. Beerus tried to stop himself, but Vegeta's punch had a huge force, which got him to be sent flying in the air, but from there Vegeta came right next to him and he kneed him right in his spine, as Beerus could feel that pain and he fell right towards the ground. Beerus saw that his Ultra Instinct power was powerless against Vegeta's Ultra Ego, as Vegeta came next to him and said,
"What's the matter, kitty cat? Cat got your tongue or something? Where'd all that spark go of trying to kill me?"
Who the hell are you?
I am Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyan and now the Destroyer for Universe 7. I'm here to serve the Omni King.
Wait, what?
You mean he's the Omni King? What?
That's right, Beerus. I am the Omni King. You have missed the summit. It's the reason why you have lost your job as being a Destroyer. And I gave you an opportunity to keep your job, that is, if you beat Vegeta. But Vegeta has proven to be stronger than you.
I don't know what to say,
but I'm not going to. Before Beerus could say anything, Vegeta went and struck him across his face, as he began to punch Beerus non-stop, and from there he began to beat the shit out of Beerus. Beerus didn't stand a chance against Vegeta's awesome Ultra Ego power, and from there Vegeta went and he powered up a massive final flash and aimed it right towards Beerus, as the attack went and hit Beerus head on, and from there he has died. After training with Whis and Beerus for almost 2 years straight inside the Chamber of Time, which only equals 2 days, Vegeta managed to go and kill Beerus with his new awesome power known as the Ultra Ego, as it was strong enough to stop Beerus, and from there he has now managed to prove to be worthy enough to be the Omni King's right-hand man, and you could say the destroyer for Universe 7.
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Vegeta has now killed Beerus as he used his new transformation called the Ultra Ego, which was stronger than Beerus' Ultra Instinct, as he was able to now take the title from him and claim to be the destroyer for Universe 7. Goku on the other hand has just killed Champa. Despite the fact that he has used the Super Dragon Balls to make him strong, it wasn't enough to beat Goku, as the Omni King and his protector Broly managed to go and come out of this battle alive. With that, Goku looked towards Vegeta as he smiled and said, "Congratulations Vegeta, you have now officially become the destroyer for Universe 7, as the link between you and the Supreme Kai has now begun." Vegeta felt a surge of energy when he became a destroyer. He can't really describe it, but it felt very amazing. Since he already has Destroyer Ki inside him, he has gotten a larger portion of Destroyer Ki ever since he has become a destroyer. And with that, he has now officially become the 7th destroyer for Universe 7. Goku was very happy for him, and with that, they all went right back to Goku's world, while Vegeta stayed behind to do more training with Whis to make sure his destroyer power gets even greater. Back on Goku's world, Daishinken then begun investigating on where the Super Dragon Balls went, since it doesn't make any sense that they cannot find it. And while that was happening, far in the universe, Zeno has learned that Champa has failed him and got upset and said, "Now what do we do, Zalama?" "Well, I told you, we should have waited, but you didn't. You don't ever listen, that's your problem." "Oh well, I thought he could do it, but I guess he's too weak, so what now?" "It's time we bring back the dead and get him to slay the Omni King once and for all." "Well, I have a list of people we could bring back. Those people were actually very amazing, and they could be part of our army. And when it's all said and done, they could easily take out the Omni King when they get the chance." "Really? I was also thinking about bringing back the Celestial Sisters, the first Supreme Kai who was killed by the last Omni King. They will gladly come back and take revenge, but this time it will be on the new Omni King." "That's a great idea, and don't forget about the Omni Queen." "Huh? The Omni Queen? Is she really real? I heard stories, but I never thought it would be real." "Oh, she's real alright. She's the first female Omni King, or you could say Omni Queen, but got executed by my great-great-grandfather Zeno the First. She is the mother of all Omni Kings, and she will like to take a revenge." "Wow, what an amazing way to kill him. But before we do that, let's use our last trump card, because I need to modify the Dragon Balls before we can make that wish. In the meantime, we will get hardened food to wipe out the Omni King to see if he's strong enough, and if he does, well then we have succeeded. If not, plan B is to bring back all of them, because I'm not really liking the idea of bringing them back, but if we have no other choice, we will have to do that." As Zeno went and he called Heart and Food to come to where they were, and once when they arrived, Zeno gave him a core of power, which contains the Universe Seed, and he gave it to Heart and said, "Take this! This is the Universe Seed! This is the one thing that can kill the Omni King. Use it right and slay the Omni King. But remember, he is very strong, so don't even think about trying to kill him. Not even the Super Dragon Balls can do it alone with that power. You must use this Universe Seed to kill him." "Very well then, I'll handle this alone and end his life." As he began making his way towards where Goku was. Back on Goku's world, Goku and Daishinken were now doing everything they can to see where is the Super Dragon Balls, but from there, they saw that someone was behind all of this, and they need to know who is the one who's calling all the strings. First Frieza and now Champa. It has to be a coincidence? No. They start to believe that it is someone behind this who's pulling out all the strings, getting them to come to fight the Omni King. But with that, Goku was able to sense that something very strong is making his way across the universe. As Goku said, "This is it, Daishinken. Whatever's coming for me has to be coming to kill me once and for all. And the one who's pulling out all the string is the one who sent them to come here. I need you to go and infiltrate and find out who is the one who's pulling the strings. Don't do anything. Just watch and report to me. I'll handle everything, and together, once we need to find out who's pulling the strings, we will go and stop them. Broly, let's go! Of course, my lord. I'll do that. As Daishikin left, making his way to follow Heart's track to see where he came, that way he could see who is the one who's ordering him to do this, while Goku makes his way towards where Heart is. And from there, Goku and Broly has now arrived on a random planet where Heart and Fu were resting, trying to get their plan set up until they saw Goku and Broly has arrived. They were surprised to see that, as they smiled and said, well, if it isn't the Omni King coming to see me, we were making our way towards you. That's right, I'm the Omni King, and what did you guys want? Why are you guys coming to see me? Isn't it obvious? We're here to kill you, Omni King. If only I had a zenny for each time someone said that to me. You weren't the first to say that to me, and you definitely won't be the last, so please, show me what you can do. Well then, how about I kill him hard? Over my dead body! As Broly went and he screamed. Broly has now transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan as he rushed right towards Fu, and his battle has begun with him. While that was happening, Goku went and he screamed. Goku has transformed into his Omni Super Saiyan as he rushed right towards Heart, and their battle has begun. Heart went and he struck Goku, but Goku dodged it, and from there he went and kicked him right in his face, getting to be sent flying meters away. Goku then followed as he went and uppercut Heart, and he began to beat the shit out of Heart until Heart began to laugh and say, "Not bad, Omni King, but we do have a trump card up our sleeve to destroy you once and for all." While that was happening, Broly was attacking Fu, as Fu was trying to hold his own against him, but he is Broly who trained with Daishinken, and because of that, he is much stronger than any other fighter that Fu has ever fought. As Broly began to beat the shit out of him, and from there, Fu saw that. Heart called him to tell him to go and use their true power. "I'm ready when you are, Heart." As both of them went, and they have summoned the universe seed, and now they begun to glow. Both Fu and Heart has now used the universe seed, as Heart began to laugh and say, "This is the power I have been waiting to use. Now that we got it, we will stand a chance against you." "Tell me, who are you working for? Who sent you here?" "That is for me to know." As Heart instantly came right next to Goku, and with that he went and struck him right in his stomach, getting Goku to breathe heavily, and from there he was shocked to see that Heart attack had a huge impact on him, where for Fu, he went and he began to overpower Broly as he started to attack him non-stop, and from there he went and kicked Broly in his face, powering up a massive blast to kill Broly once and for all with it, as Broly was shocked to see just how powerful and fast Fu's power has gotten. But from there, once when Fu aimed his blast towards Broly, Broly got up as he went and he screamed. Broly has now transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan God, as this is the first time he has used his power, and from there, the attack got dispersed. "Now that you're trying to kill me and the Omni King, I'll make sure I slay both of you guys. No one's gonna come near my Omni King." As Broly charged right towards Fu, and he began to beat the shit out of him. Fu was shocked to see that despite the fact that he has the Universe Seed, Broly's new power was far stronger than him, as Broly continued to attack him, and from there, Broly powered up an eraser cannon and aimed it right towards Fu. As it hit him head on, and he died right there. Broly then saw that Heart was beating the shit out of Goku, as he was shocked to see that Goku was losing towards Heart, and he went to help, while Heart began to hit Goku non-stop. After all, the Universe Seed is the Omni King's weakness. It is like their kryptonite, you can say, and because of that, Goku wasn't able to fight back, since he is too weak to fight back against the Universe Seed. He was shocked to see why this is happening, but from there, Broly came, as he headlocked Heart, and from there, he threw him high in the air. He then rushed right towards Heart and began to attack him, but Heart went and dodged Broly's attack and kneed him right in his face, as he kicked him towards the ground and said, "You have gotten cocky, I see, huh? Just because you killed Fu doesn't mean you can kill me. He was just a replica. I am the true Universe Seed user."
Is that so? Well then, Heart, I must congratulate you that you found a power to slow me down, but it won't be enough when I use my true power.
What are you talking about, true power?
Let me show you!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Back on Vegeta's world. While Vegeta was training with Whis, Beerus came to help him out again, as both of them continued to help Vegeta to get a lot stronger, and now he was able to go and take his Ultra Ego power to the next level. They all decided to take a break as Vegeta was taking a heavy breather, and from there, Whis looked towards his staff and said, "Oh my, it would appear that the Omni King is fighting with some mortals, and they are using a power that could slay him."
What? Should we go and help?
Of course. After all, we angels are allowed to interfere. Let's go, Beerus. I say we all go and take him down.
Well then, count me in. I want to come too.
No, you guys should not interfere. It's the Grand Priest. Yes, Father. We can hear your voice. Listen, guys. Lord Kakkar would like to handle this battle alone. He knows this is something he has to face. After all, he is facing his weakness, but he's going to overcome it. I'm going to go and find out who is the one that's pulling all the strings, because it seems that someone is out there trying to get the Omni King killed. I'll find out today. Once when I do, I need all you guys to come to my world so we can have a meeting on how to slow them down. You got it, Father. Well, Vegeta, you ready to continue your training until we meet that meeting?
Yeah, count me in.
As Vegeta continued to train so he could be prepared for the upcoming war. While that was happening, back on Goku and Fu's battle. Goku saw that Broly was being overpowered by Heart, as he decided to go and use his true power, and from there, Goku went and he began to scream. Goku has now gone and done what he normally is known to do for, and that is break his limit, as Goku went and he found a way to go beyond his Omni Super Saiyan power. Goku has now transformed to his Omni Super Saiyan 2 power, taking his Omni Ki to the next level. With that, Goku looked towards Heart and said, "Not bad, Heart. I see that you managed to go and use my weakness to attack me, but I managed to go and break that weakness by using this form." What? There's no such thing as breaking your weakness. I'm still your weakness and I'm gonna end you. Maybe you're the weakness for the Omni King, but not for me. I'm a different breed. As Goku powered up his ki, and from there, Heart went and he rushed right towards Goku as he struck him across his face, but from there he saw Goku didn't react to his hit, as Goku looked towards him and said, "What kind of punch was this? Are you being serious or are you just toying around with me?" "Oh, I see someone's very cocky, huh? Well then, how about I use my full power to end you?" "Please, I have been waiting for you to do that. Show me what you got then." As Heart went and he began to power up his universe seed to its fullest. And with that, he went and rushed right towards Goku, struck him in his stomach, punched him across his face, and he followed up with a kick. Goku fell to the ground as he saw that Goku was down, but from there he went and he powered up a universe seed blast, and he aimed it right towards Goku. The blast came right towards Goku head on as it hit him, and from there it made a loud explosion. Once when the smoke cleared, Heart saw that Goku was standing still, as he wasn't even fazed by the blast, not even a scratch. Seeing that got him to start sweating, as he began to feel fear and say, "What the hell are you? How is it you're able to not even take a little scratch from that attack? It was my most powerful attack I have used." "Like I told you before, I'm from a different breed. Now are you ready to begin this battle?" Goku instantly came right next to Heart as he headbutted right towards the ground, and from there, once when Heart fell, Heart then got up but saw Goku was already there. Goku went and kicked him high in the air as he followed, and he began kicking Heart's ass as he didn't stand a chance against Goku's Omni Super Saiyan 2 power. With that, Goku then went and kneed Heart in the chest, breaking the Universe Seed crest, which resulted in him reverting right back to his base, and from there, Goku went and he shined his hand as a blast came from his hand and it got Heart to be erased, along with Fu. Goku with his new Omni Super Saiyan 2 power was enough to beat Heart, despite the fact that he was using a Universe Seed, which is the weakness for the Omni King. Goku managed to overcome that weakness and kill him and erase him from existence, as he and Broly has now managed to come out of this alive yet again. And from there he began to go and revert right back to his base as they all went and made their way back to Goku's world. While that was happening, Daishinkin managed to go and infiltrate to see who is the one that's calling all the shots, as he has arrived towards the location where Heart was last seen, and from there he saw Zalama was there along with the Super Dragon Balls, and from there he saw Zeno the 4th was there as he went and looked right towards Zalama and said, "Why do they suck?" What are you talking about?" "It would appear they have failed again. Heart, despite the fact that he has used his Universe Seed, he failed to kill the Omni King Kakarot, and now we're going to go right back to square one." "Well then, I knew that was the result, so I have been modifying the Dragon Balls, and now we go right back to plan B. Let's summon the Super Dragon Balls and wish for her to be brought back. I was also thinking to bring back the Celestial Sisters too." "Is that so? Can it all be done?" "Well, obvious. I am the Super Dragon Balls creator, and I do have some modifications to do, but boom, I have finished it, and now we could bring back more than one people. Let's give it a try." As Zalama went and he summoned the Super Dragon. Once when the Super Dragon came out, Daishikin wanted to go in and intervene, but he made a promise to Omni King that he would not do so and that he will only watch and report, as he was hopeless to do anything and saw that the Super Dragon has been summoned. And from there, Zalama said, "I wish for you to bring back the Omni Queen along with the Celestial Sisters."
"That is a big wish, and after making it, I won't be able to make a single wish until for at least 1 year."
"That is okay. After a year from now, I'll resummon you and make my final wish before I go into war." As the Super Dragon has now granted their wish, and he brought back all those people that Zalama has wished for, and he has left, as they saw that the Celestial Sister has come back. What the? Who brought us back? How did we end up here? You guys need to calm down, cause as of now I'm back, it is business time. As everyone bowed down and saw that it was the Omni Queen. Oh no! Not the Omni Queen! What the hell is going on? How does she come back? My lord is done for if you don't act now. We must go and make a strategy on this. It's a pleasure to meet you and have you back, my lord Omni Queen. Zeno the 4th, I see. Yeah, that's me. Why aren't you the Omni King? What the hell's going on? My father didn't appoint me. Instead, he made someone else the Omni King. I see. Well, that's very interesting. But whoever he is going to die soon enough, because I am now the ruler of all universe. But the reason why I brought you back was so you can help me take him out. That way I can be the Omni King. Please, you do know who I am, and yet you may say such ridiculous thing? Do you really think you could be the ruler over me? How's this? Once when I'm done ruling, then you could be the next ruler. Okay. Whatever, at least it's better than having him being the ruler. Well then, let's go and begin planning, and we'll take them all down. As Daishinken quickly came right back to Goku's world, where he saw that Goku and Broly were doing a little sparring with one another, and from there Goku noticed a distressed face on Daishinken as he came down and said, "What happened, Daishinken? Why are you looking so stressed out?" "My lord, something very bad has happened, and we need to act now."
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Gosh, what happened, Daishinken? Why are you looking so intense for? My lord, you have no idea what's coming. But whatever it is, we are all done for. Huh? What do you mean? And what did you find out? Do you know who's calling the shots there? Yes, I do, my lord. It is Zeno the Fourth. Remember Zeno the Third, the one who gave you the Omni King's power? His son, who was supposed to be the Omni King, he decided to give you the power instead. Now he's on a vengeance, so he wants to go and do everything he can to erase you from the face of this universe, and he's not alone. He is working with Zalama. Zalama? Yes, Zalama is the Namekian that created the Super Dragon Balls, and with both of them working together, it's already dangerous as it is. What? Zalama too, huh? So Zeno, that snake, let me guess, he thinks that after killing me, he gets to become the Omni King? I would never let that happen. He's right, my lord. I'll do everything I can to kill that bastard if he comes near you. Pretty much, yes, my lord, that's his plan. I should have beat his ass when he was sleeping when I had the chance. But now he's trying to get people to kill you. And that's not all. That's my least concern. My main concern here is that they use the Super Dragon Balls to bring back the Celestial Sisters, and even worse of all of them, they managed to bring back the Omni Queen. Oh, are you serious, father? Please, tell me this is a joke. I really wish I was joking, Whis, but I'm afraid it is true. I even saw her come back, and she told everyone that she's going to rule the multiverse. The Omni Queen? You kinda lost me there, Daishinken. Yeah, me too, sir. Who is that? She is what they call the mother of all Omni Kings. And not to mention, she is the one who trained me. What? So she's your master? And not just that. Long ago, we had a thing, but she deemed to be very evil. And so all the Omni Kings and angels worked together to seal her away, and she died from there. But yes, she is my master. If we didn't seal her away, she would have killed us all. And I know how powerful she is. You may have unlocked your new Omni Super Saiyan power, but she's still stronger than that. The three great Omni Kings worked together just to take her out, but it wasn't enough. We needed everyone to work together. Damn, so she's been there before the first Omni King? Daishinken, just how old are you? You must be an old fart, man. I am very old, my lord, but it's because of my age. I'm able to be as strong I am, and thanks to my angel DNA, we stop aging, and we continue to remain our youth. Wow, the Omni Queen, you say, huh? So she's that strong. Well, whatever it is, we're not going to back down. What we'll do is train inside the Chamber of Time. After all, 1 day here equals almost 2 years inside that chamber. Let's spend about 3 days here, which will equal about 6 years. What do you guys say? I am down for that. That'll be great, my lord. I'm gonna have to have more angels come and help us out, and I'm gonna train too. I need to up my skill if I'm going to war with you. I'm fine. I've already spent 20 years inside there. Now I'm going to relax until you guys come out. Whoa! Did you just say 20 years? Ah! Now that you mention it, Vegeta, your power! It's so strong! I know,
I have done all the training I can, and now I'm tired, my lord. I would love to be there to spar with you, but 20 years burnt me out. I spent 10 days here, which equals to 20 years, and I have upped my power to a next level. You got it, Vegeta. When I come out of the chamber, we can definitely spar. Well, guys, let's go. As Goku went inside the chamber, and now he has begun his training there with Daishinken, Vados, and the other angels, along with Broly, since they all have to be ready for the upcoming war that's going to happen with the Omni Queen. With that, 3 days has passed, and now they have all emerged out of the chamber, as their power has increased a lot, and it was time for them to be ready for any war that's going to happen. Vegeta came as he saw just how strong they have got and said, "Wow, as expected, my lord, you're amazing." That is true, and thanks to our lord, I was able to get much stronger, and now I'm ready for any battle that comes in our way, my lord. What would you like me to do? Inform the rest of the angels about what's happening and tell them to get ready for the war? Yeah, you should do that, Daishinken. Tell all the angels, make sure they're on alert and be ready for battle. While that was happening, far in the universe, the Omni Queen went and she used her power to create her own Omni world that is complete replica to Goku's world, and from there she sat on her throne as she began ordering her men what to do, and from there she told everyone to be ready for the war. Zeno looked at her and said, "So after you're done ruling, you're gonna let me be the next Omni King, right?" "Sure, why not? That way you'll be much older and not a child. Now about Kakarot, who is this Omni King? What's his race?" "He is a Saiyan, but we also have some Saiyans on our team too that will gladly be part to get rid of the Omni King." "Well then, send Arya with them to go and erase the Omni King. But if she can't, looks like this Omni King is a problem." "Don't worry, Your Grace. I have already made it so all of us are not affected by his erasing power." "Good to hear. Well then, Arya, you should be off trying to finish off the Omni King." "You got it, my grace." "Well, you heard her. Go, Cumber, and finish off Kakarot." As Cumber was a Saiyan that they had on their team, and with that, Cumber and Arya went and they made their way towards Goku's world. Back on Goku's world, Goku has now changed into his fighting ki, as he can sense two great power levels coming towards him, and from there, Daishinken wanted to come help Goku, but Goku gave him another task to go along with Whis and Vados and try to steal the Super Dragon Balls from Zeno. If they can steal the Super Dragon Balls, they do have an advantage for this war. As Goku, Vegeta, and Broly went and they began making their way towards Cumber and Arya. Once when they got there, they had met them halfway, as Goku had instantly arrived right in front of them, and with that, he stared right at them and said, "So I take it you guys are coming here to kill me, huh?" "Oh, that is right. And let me introduce you to myself. My name is Arya. I am one of the Celestial Sister, and I'll end your life here." "That's after I end his life. I want to kill him too." "You will not interfere. This is my battle. My battle alone." "You're in the way. I'm gonna kill this Saiyan once and for all. And if you come in my way, you'll die too." "Hey, how about you get your ass to come and fight me instead? I'll end your life faster than you can even comprehend." "Looks like you got a challenger, Cumber. Go and fight them, while I'll go and end the Omni King's life." As Cumber saw Broly went, and he came right in front of him, and from there he struck him in his face, getting Cumber to be sent flying. Cumber was amazed on seeing Broly's power that was this strong and said, "I always hated you Saiyans, and now this is my chance to end you guys once and for all. Behold!" Cumber has now transformed into his full power and said, "Now bring it on. Let's see who will be the one to fight me." "You're pretty pathetic. I'll end your life here and now." As Broly went and he screamed. Broly has transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan, as he looked towards Vegeta and said, "Let me handle this, Vegeta. You could have the rest of the fun if I fail." With that, Broly rushed right towards Cumber, and their power clashed with one another, and they were going at it.
While that was happening, Arya stared towards Goku and said, "So you're the Omni King, huh? They all want to fight you and they want to see if you could survive, and their main mission is to kill you. But killing you would kinda bring me pain, you're kinda handsome." I don't care what you think, but I could tell you this, you're not gonna come near me, or even try to kill me. Instead, I'll be the one to erase all of you celestial sisters. And how are you gonna do that? Your erasing power doesn't work. You're a fool if you think I rely on my erasing power. I'm a Saiyan after all. I rely on my own strength, not some erasing power that I have as an Omni King. As Arya went and she instantly came right next to Goku and struck him right in his stomach, getting Goku to be sent flying. With that, she followed as she came from the back and struck him in his spine, and from there, she went and powered up an enormous blast and aimed it right towards Goku. As the blast came, hit him head on, and from there, she heard a loud explosion. Once when she saw Goku disperse the attack with just one hand and said, "Is that all the power you got? If so, I should be running away if I were you. Let me show you what else I have up my sleeve." Goku has now transformed into his Omni Super Saiyan 2. As she felt his power and she began to shake. Well then, are you ready to end this battle once and for all? This is my Omni Super Saiyan 2 power. You could say I have finally mastered it. If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Goku has now transformed into his Omni Super Saiyan 2, as this was his perfect Omni Super Saiyan 2 form, and with that, Arya looked at him and said, "I'm ready when you are. Once I end your life, I'll take your corpse to the Omni Queen and she'll be able to claim the title of being the Omni King once and for all." That's cute, but how about you first come and show me what you got? As Arya powered up her ki, and with that she rushed at Goku and she went for the hit, but Goku dodged her hit, and with that he followed with a kick, getting her to be sent flying right towards the ground. As Goku went and he followed up, and from there both of their power clashed with one another and they were going back and forth. While they were attacking each other, Vegeta saw Cumber was in his full power, as he smiled and said, "Ha! What a fool! This won't do anything to us! Now I'm gonna end you here!" As Vegeta went and he screamed. Vegeta has now transformed into his Super Saiyan Blue evolution, as he came right next to Cumber and decked him in his face, getting him to be sent flying. Cumber then got up and saw that Vegeta was already there, as he rushed at him and he began to beat the shit out of him. Cumber did not understand how Vegeta is able to be this strong, as he didn't stand a chance against Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue evolution power, to say the least, and from there Vegeta then laughed and said, "How pathetic! So this is the power that you got? Here, I thought that you'll be here to kill us, but looks like the pathetic Omni Queen of yours sent someone who's so weak to beat us." "You're a foolish creature. I'm just getting started, and now I'm gonna end you and everyone else's life. Behold Cumber's true power." Cumber has now transformed into a new form which he has obtained from the gods called the God Slayer form, as its power has skyrocketed, and from there he said, "I'm gonna enjoy beheading you all and bathe in your blood one by one." "Please, you cannot even begin to know the true power I possess. I'll end your life here and now." As Vegeta went and he was about to charge right towards Cumber, but Broly went and he screamed. Broly has now transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan Blue, as he was able to get his power during his training, and with that he looked towards Cumber and said, "It is time I end your life right here and now." "Hey Broly, that's mine!" "Sorry Vegeta, but I'm gonna be attacking him first." As Broly went and he rushed right towards Cumber and grabbed him by his neck, and he slammed it right towards the ground as he began to scrape his face, and with that, Cumber was shocked to see that Broly was able to do that to him and said, "How did you do that? It doesn't make sense." "I have trained with the angels, one of the strongest angels to ever live, for 6 years straight, and now you'll know the wrath of my power." "Is that so? Well then, let me use my full power." As Cumber began to power up his ki to full, and from there he went and rushed right towards Broly, while Broly did the same, and both of their power clashed with each other, and they're going back and forth. From there, Broly began to still have more power as he continued to overpower Cumber, and as you know it, he went and started to beat the shit out of him. Cumber did not stand a chance against Broly legendary Super Saiyan Blue power. After all, he is the legendary Super Saiyan. He does get stronger by the minute, and from there Broly powered up an eraser cannon and he aimed it right towards Cumber. Cumber tried to hold it off, but he was too weak as he got hit head on and he died right there. Vegeta smiled and said, "You can be scary when need to be, Broly." Back on Goku and Arya's battle, both of them were going back and forth as Goku was easily holding his own against her, and from there she went and powered up a massive blast strong enough to wipe out all the universes and said, "I'll show you why we are known as the Celestial Sister. Now die." With that, she went and aimed a blast towards Goku, but Goku stood still, letting the blast come right towards him, and from there Goku went and he kicked the blast, getting to be sent back right towards her. As she saw the blast coming close to her, and before she can react, she saw that Goku went and he rushed right through her attack, as he went right inside her attack and came out like if it was nothing, and from there he went and decked her right in her stomach, getting to be sent flying meters away, and before she could do anything, Goku then went and powered up a Omni blast and he aimed it at her, getting the blast to hit her head on, and she died right there. Goku has now managed to kill one of the Celestial Sister, as he didn't stand a chance against Goku's new awesome Omni Super Saiyan 2 full power. And with that, everyone was relieved that the battle was over, but they were also shocked to see that it was a very easy battle and said, "This is actually kinda easy. Here I thought that the so-called Omni Queen will send someone strong. I don't like the feeling of this. Something tells me that this is just a beginning." "My lord, what do you mean by that? And even so, you shouldn't be worried. You trained just like I did, Chamber of Time just like me, for over 6 years, so you should be good then." "Although you're right, Vegeta, but I don't know why. Something tells me that we're in for a battle." "And you are correct to think that." "Did you honestly think just because you ants beat these weaklings, you guys are this strong?" Think again, but I'll give you guys a chance to live by doing one thing. Bend the knees and pledge loyalty towards your queen, otherwise you'll die here. So you're the Omni Queen, I take it, huh? But what? Did I hear that right, my lord? Damn, her power is just amazing. She's not even flexing or anything, and we can sense just how powerful she is. Yes, you heard that right. I am the Omni Queen, and I have come here to save you guys a great deal of pain by bending the knees to me and hand over the Omni ship to me, just like how I'm supposed to be the ruler of the entire universe. I don't think so. I know everything there is to you, and I won't go down without a fight. While that was happening, Daishinken and the rest of the angels has now arrived to where they are keeping the Super Dragon Balls, as Whis, Vados, Mirrors, and Daishinken managed to go and collect it, but the final one was with Zeno. As Zeno was looking at the Super Dragon Balls, and before anything can happen, Daishinken saw that this was his chance to end him there and now, as he went and he stabbed Zeno right in the back, getting his hand to come out of his stomach and said, "You're one sick person. I had no idea you have brought forward something as evil as the Omni Queen. Zeno the Fourth, you don't deserve to live. I, Daishinken, will make sure you die right here. And from there, I'll go and kill Zalama if I see him, but you're done." You think by killing me this is gonna end? Ha, you're wrong! It won't do anything! You're dead as it is! The Omni Queen will kill you and bring me back!
As Dai Shinken went and he shot an angel blast right towards Zeno's body, and it exploded, getting him to die right there. Huh? What's the matter? It would appear someone has killed Zeno. Who cares? He's a deadweight anyway. Let's see how Our Majesty handles herself against the Omni King. Come on, we gotta watch this battle. With that, Dai Shinken and everyone else went and they came right back to Goku's world with the Super Dragon Balls as they left it there to protect it, and now they saw that the Omni Queen has confronted Goku. Oh no! Hurry up guys, we need to go and help out our lord. If she's as dangerous as I see she is, she could easily beat him. You got it, father, let's go! As they all went and made their way, and from there they saw the Omni Queen smiled and said, "So I take it you won't bend the knees, how?" "Never. You want me to do it? How about this? You and me right now. Let's settle this score. If I win, I get to keep the Omni King title, and if you win, it's all yours." Please, you're not even worth my time. If you want to be worthy, you gotta show me that you're strong enough by beating the two greatest ally of yours. Huh? What do you mean by that? As Goku saw that, she went and shined a light in the air, but that wasn't any ordinary light. That light was a light to control your mind and heart, and it only works on anyone except for the angels and the Omni King. With that, she went and used that on Vegeta and Broly, as their mind began to hurt them a lot, and from there, they began to go and scream with pain. Goku saw that as they were turning into her slave, and from there, Broly went and he screamed. Broly has now transformed into his Ultra Ego, or you can call it Legendary Super Saiyan Ultra Ego. Broly, during his training inside the Chamber of Time, took the path of destruction, which allowed him to achieve Ultra Ego, and from there, he has unleashed his full power due to being controlled by the Omni Queen. As he looked towards Goku and smiled and said, "You, Kakarot, you will be the one to first die by my hands. I'm gonna slay you and bathe in your blood." Broly. Not without me! As Vegeta went and he screamed.
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Broly has just transformed into his Ultra Ego, as it was the very first time anyone has got that power while being the legendary Super Saiyan. And this power made Broly even surpass Dai Shinken and even Goku probably, as Goku saw in fear that his ally were going against him. Vegeta then went and he screamed. Vegeta has now transformed into his Ultra Ego for the first time after training for almost 20 years inside the Chamber of Time, as he looked towards Goku and said, "Kakarot, this is the place where you're going to die." Vegeta, not you too. I won't ever forgive you, Fiona. I see, so you know my real name, huh? That's not all I know, and what I do know could hurt you. Well then, how about you first save your empty threat by finding a way to survive against your two strongest ally. Attack, my pets. As you wish, my queen. As Vegeta went and he rushed right at Goku and striked him, but Goku managed to block his hit, and before Goku can do anything, he got punched in the face by Broly, as Goku got sent flying meters away. With that, Goku was amazed with Broly's strength, as he was very strong compared to anyone he has ever fought, and from there he saw that Broly was able to get as strong as him, and said, "Whoa, Broly! I never knew you had such power within you." "There's a lot that you don't know about me, which I'm gonna show you just now by killing you here." As Broly went and he rushed at Goku, and before he can, Vegeta beat him to it. As both of them went and charged towards Goku, Goku saw that, so he went and powered up his ki, and with that, he went and charged towards Vegeta and Broly, and their power clashed with one another as they were going back and forth. Goku, who managed to master his Omni Super Saiyan 2 power, was fighting against two beings that possessed Ultra Ego, and one of them was the legendary Super Saiyan. As it began to overwhelm him, and with that, Vegeta went and kicked him in his face. Broly went and he took him by his leg and he smashed him towards the ground. Goku was getting his ass kicked by both of them. The Omni Queen, on the other hand, has now went and she left as she saw that this was her cue to return right back to her world. Vegeta and Broly were both busy attacking Goku as he felt powerless at the moment to do anything, and from there, they began to laugh and say, "How weak, the so-called Omni King! Here, I thought that you might be stronger than two mortals, but you can't even beat us! How pathetic! Well, I don't blame you. We aren't ordinary mortals after all. Ain't that right, Broly?" "That's right. We far surpass those gods that's here, even the angels." With that, Goku saw that in order for him to survive, he must go all out, as Vegeta and Broly actually mean his blood, and with that, he went and used his full power. Upon using his full power, Goku went and kicked Broly right in the guts, getting him to gasp for air, and with that, he went and striked him, as Broly got sent flying meters away. Before anything could happen, Goku immediately came right next to Broly, as he was ready to go and attack him, but Vegeta went and decked Goku right in the back, getting Goku to fall to the ground. As he looked up and said, "Darn, they're too strong as a team. If only this was a one-on-one fight, I would have beat them by now. Looks like I'll have to do everything I can before anything can happen, otherwise I'm dead." Vegeta and Broly instantly came right next to Goku, as they both went and they were about to deck him from the face, but from there, they got hit by a blast, which was thrown towards them, and they fell towards the ground. Once when they got up, they saw that the blast that was thrown toward them was by no one other than Daishinken, Whis, Beerus, Vados, and even Margarita, as they all combined a attack to aim it at Vegeta and Broly. With that, Daishinken looked towards him with anger and said, "How dare you try to attack our Omni King like that? If it isn't the shorty angel, I'll make quick work of him." As Vegeta charged right towards Daishinken, but before he can make any move, he got sucker punched by Whis, getting him to be sent flying towards the ground. But Vegeta didn't waste any time getting up, as he instantly came right next to Whis and decked him right in his stomach, getting Whis to gasp for air. "You might be my traitor, Whis, but you forgot? You trained me inside the Chamber of Time. There's no way I'm gonna lose to you. How about I attack this shorty?" As Broly went and he rushed right towards Daishinken, Daishinken got right into his fighting position, and with that, both of them went and they charged towards one another, and their power clashed. As they're going back and forth, Beerus saw that Daishinken was kind of being overpowered by Broly, so he wanted to help as he jumped into battle and he helped him, but from there, Broly, since he is a legendary Super Saiyan, with each hit, he was getting stronger. And with that, Broly went and powered up an eraser cannon and he aimed it towards them as they managed to disperse it, but they got sucker punched by him. Both of them fell towards the ground. Goku got up and saw that it was futile for the angels to attack them, as Daishinken came right next to Goku and said, "My lord, let's attack them together. We could pin them down." "Right, but don't kill them." As both Goku and Daishinken charged right towards Vegeta and Broly, and with that, their power clashed with each other, as they're working as a team to do everything they can to put them down. But from there, Goku smiled and said, "You know, you two are very strong. You managed to even be stronger than Daishinken and be at my level." "What do you expect? We did train inside the Chamber of Time for over 20 years, Kakarot. I managed to finally close the gap. It's time for you to die, Kakarot." "But you're forgetting one thing. As much as you guys trained inside the Chamber of Time, so did I. You wanna know why I'm the Omni King? Well then, let me show you. There's no way you found a way to go stronger than the power you have right now. It's impossible.
I did admire your strength, but there's no way you can be stronger than me now after seeing what I did to the angels.
Just wait, you're gonna love to see this one. As Goku went and he screamed. Goku has now done the impossible, as he was able to break his limit yet again and transform into a beyond Omni Super Saiyan 2. He has now transformed to his Omni Super Saiyan 3. I'm sorry that took us longer than the others. I didn't have much time practicing this one. I actually use this only inside the Chamber of Time, and this is my first time ever using it. But you can call this the Omni Super Saiyan 3. Oh my god, bro, no, don't lie to me. This Omni King's the GOAT, man. I have never seen such power from anyone before. You are right about that, father. I'm so happy I could witness this power.
So you weren't bluffing, huh? I'm impressed. It don't matter. You could use whatever you are, you're still going to die.
As Broly charged right towards Goku, and he decked him with a full force of hit, but saw Goku didn't move or even react to Broly's hit, as he looked at him and said, "Is that all you got? Here, I thought that you'll be able to at least give me a scratch."
Kinda cocky, huh? Well then, try to fight both of us at once.
As both Vegeta and Broly went and they powered up the ki, and with that, they rushed right at Goku, but this time, Goku managed to turn the table on them, as he was holding his own against him, and from there he went and kicked Vegeta right in the face. Broly went and he tried to use one of his attacks to hit Goku, but Goku's speed was much faster than Broly's Ultra Ego, as he outrun him, and from there Goku went and uppercut Broly. With that, he then followed as he began to punch Broly in the face non-stop. Vegeta was scared to see that Broly was getting his ass beat by Goku, as he couldn't believe that Goku was this strong. Goku then dropped Broly and came right next to Vegeta and punched him as he began to go and beat the shit out of Vegeta, and with that, Goku went and he one-shot Vegeta down, getting him to pass out. Broly went and he tried to hit Goku, but Goku dodged it, and from there he went, kneed him right in his jaw and decked him few times in his head, getting Broly to pass out. Goku with his Omni Super Saiyan 3 was strong enough to beat two Ultra Ego user, as one of them was being the legendary Super Saiyan, but he showed him the difference between their power and his own, as he is the one true Omni King. With that, Vegeta and Broly were no longer being controlled by the Omni Queen, as they got up, and from there Vegeta was confused and said, "My lord, what happened? Is everything okay? I feel guilty for some reason, I don't know what. Did something happen, my lord?" "Don't worry about it, guys. I'm just happy you two are okay. And now we have to get our plans set. We gotta get ready for this Omni Queen, as we want to survive this war." "My lord, this form is just unbelievable. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. But there's something you need to know. I managed to get the Super Dragon Balls, and I also managed to rest them at your world, but doing so I killed Zeno the 4th. Goku reverted right back to his base and said, "I see. Well, it had to be done that way. He was going to die anyways. Alright then, let's go right back to our world and plan the next move." As they all went right back to Goku's world. While that was happening, back on the Omni Queen's world, the Omni Queen has returned to her world and got the news that Broly and Vegeta are no longer under her control, and from there she got upset and said, "What the hell? How did he beat them?" "Your Grace, you should have stayed there to see his power. I have underestimated this Omni King, I see, huh? Now, it won't happen again. Looks like it's your turn to end him once and for all while I prepare myself for him." "As you wish, my Grace. I'll go and end him now."
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Goku has now arrived right back to his world as they all rested from their battle with the first celestial sister, and not to mention the Omni Queen has arrived and even showed him her power as she was able to take over Vegeta and Broly's mind and heart. Goku then decided to go and re-enter the chamber, and this time with Daishinken, as they decided to train each other and use each other as sparring partner. With that, they have entered the chamber as Goku and Daishinken begun sparring with one another, and they spent about 2.5 years in the chamber doing everything they can to make their power a lot stronger than before, because they're ready to do everything they could to put an end towards this war once and for all. But this training was different than any other training that Goku has done. He didn't just train with Daishinken. Daishinken managed to go and get most of the angels to come and train with them, as they all spent over 2.5 years, and they also managed to get Goku's potential unlocked, as they're ready to do everything they can to put an end towards the Omni Queen and whoever she gets her to be on her side. With that, they have now recovered, as they left the Chamber of Time, and from there Vegeta and Broly has also recovered from their battle, as Broly was able to put in some training and he got used to his new powers, and with that they looked to each other and said, "Well, this is it. The war is gonna begin, for who knows how long, and it's time for us to go and fight with our Omni King. What do you say, Broly?" "I've always been loyal towards him. I'm gonna do everything I can to stand by his side." "Well then, you guys are right." "Oh my lord!" "Listen, it is time we go and put an end towards this Omni Queen. She has done enough damage as it is." "You are right about that, my lord. And when it comes to the Omni Queen, she managed to get some reinforcements, so did we, as we got all the angels to come and join us, and just like you commanded, you told them to pick their strongest mortal and trained him. Well, here's Jiren. He is from Universe 11, and his power is amazingly high, my lord. And we also got some more mortals from each universe coming here to begin their training and be ready for the war." Goku saw Jiren and the other mortals as he was impressed with their power, and from there they began to waiting to see where will the Omni Queen men go next. Are they gonna come straight towards Goku's world, or are they gonna go to a remote planet to begin their battle? And from there they're all in standby, getting ready for any orders. While that was happening, the Celestial Sisters began to make their way towards a cave, as they saw that the Omni Queen along with Zalama was there, and from there they saw a casket. The Omni Queen went and she put some magic towards that casket, and with that they saw the casket began to glow, as someone went and they broke open that casket, and from there they saw a man has come out as he looked right towards the Omni Queen. "Fiona, I see you managed to finally bring me back, huh? It's been over a billion of years, my love. You have been dead for a very long time, along with me. I was not able to restore my power to its fullest and bring you back." "Well, I see there's something you need my help with, isn't there? You know that, Lee. I need your help with one thing, and that is to make your queen the ruler of the entire cosmos. But to do that, we must remove the current Omni King. Together, he won't stand a chance to take us down. Well then, let's begin the journey. I am more than ready to fight and make sure my queen becomes the ruler of the entire multiverse." With that, the Omni Queen got all of her fighters and troops ready to go and make their way towards Goku. But they have already sent their strongest celestial sister to deal with Goku before they come, as her name was Kai, and from there she was making her way to end Goku's life along with Kara and Bino, as they have all arrived to a planet known as Planet Earth from Universe 7. On Earth, they have now arrived, as Bino looked around and said, "This will do. I like this place. We'll use as our battlefield with the Omni King. Remember, our one and only mission is to slay the Omni King and end his life once and for all." With that, they saw there were some other peoples who are on Planet Earth, as they were one of the Z Warriors, and from there Kai went and she killed him with one blast, as she began to laugh and say, "You're right, this place seems like a good place to start our utopia. Hey Kai, what are you doing here? Is Zena coming too?" "Yup, all of them are coming along with Sarah. If we need it, then you know what's gonna happen. We will use Sarah to kill them. After all, we have to slay the Omni King." While the Celestial Sisters were making their plan, back on Goku's world,
Goku saw from his staff that they have now arrived on a planet called Planet Earth from Universe 7, as it began killing all innocent life, and from there Goku would not just stand by and let that happen, as he decided to go to battle, and from there he looked right towards Vegeta and Broly and said, "It's time, guys, let's go, Vegeta and Broly, it's time for you guys to battle with your Omni King. It'll be my honor, let's do it." "My lord, we will get there once everyone has arrived. In the meantime, I'm gonna get all these troops ready for the battle." "Well, sounds like a plan then. Good luck, Daishinken." "Good luck to you too, my lord. We're gonna make sure we put an end towards this Omni Queen. That is all we have left now. Is our only mission is to get rid of her." With that, Goku went and he has instantly arrived on planet Earth with Vegeta and Broly, as he arrived right next to the Celestial Sister, and from there, they looked towards Goku and said, "Oh, so you're the Omni King, huh? We have been waiting here for you."
Oh, shut your mouth, Hello Kitty! It is time where you die right here! I second that. I'll end you all!
Well, since I am the strongest here, I'll begin to end the Omni King's life, and the rest of you go and handle these two. The Omni King and Kai is going to go one-on-one. With that, Goku went and he screamed. Goku has now transformed into his Omni Super Saiyan 3, and from there he went and rushed right at Kai and struck her in the guts, getting her to strike for air, and with that Goku went and punched her right in her face as she fell right to the ground. She then instantly came right next to Goku as she tried to hit him, but Goku went and caught her hand, and from there he twisted it, and as they start to go back and forth with one another, having both their power clash with each other. While that was happening, Vegeta and Broly begun fighting with Kara and Bino, as Kara went and she charged right towards Vegeta without wasting any time. Vegeta decided to go and scream. Vegeta has now transformed into his Ultra Ego and said,
"It'll be hell before I get through you all. But I made a vow to my lord I'm gonna kill you guys!"
As Vegeta went and he charged right towards Kara and he struck her in the face, getting to be sent flying. She then got up and saw that Vegeta was already there and he continued to hit her. With that, Broly decided to go and use the same power as he went and screamed. Broly has now transformed into his Ultra Ego, and from there he charged right towards Bino as he began to go head to head with her. Bino went and she tried to hit Broly, but Broly managed to dodge it and he followed with a kick, and from there they were going at it as the entire world was shaking with them going back and forth. Kai saw that at this rate they will end up dying, so they decided to go and use their trump card, since Goku and his Omni Super Saiyan 3 along with Broly and Vegeta using their Ultra Ego is very strong. The Celestial Sister had a trump card up their sleeve as they stopped their battle with each other, and from there Kara looked towards the Z Fighters and said, "Alright then, you guys are pretty strong, but now it's time for us to show you why we're the strongest. It is time we summon Sarah." As Goku saw, all the three Celestial Sisters has fused to become one. I told you Sarah has come late, but now she's here. It is time for you guys to die. So that's your final move, huh? Fuse? Try to become one? I see. Well then, the three of us will attack you guys as one too. With that, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly went and they charged right towards Sarah, and they began hitting her with everything they got as she was getting hit, but from there,
Once when they continued hitting her, they then saw that she stood still as she looked towards Vegeta and Broly and said, "You two don't stand a chance against us, especially you, Mr. Omni King."
Is that so?
Goku went and striked her while Vegeta kicked her and Broly punched her, and from there they were going back and forth. Sarah went and she used a blast to hit them, but Goku managed to dodge it, and from there Broly went and he charged right towards Sarah head on as he tried to hit her, but he saw that she didn't even flinch. She then went and headbutt Broly and began to beat the shit out of him. Goku came to help, but she uppercut Goku as she started to attack him with everything she's got. Goku then got a blast thrown right towards him as he fell towards the ground, and from there when Vegeta tried to go and interfere, she went and grabbed him by his hair and began to punch him in his face non-stop. Goku then got up as she looked right towards him and smiled and said, "Not bad. We would never thought that our power would be this great. I'm amazed." "Ha! You girls are amazed, but we are far from being done. I have been toying with you girls this whole time, and now it's time we get serious."
Ha! Just like what my lord said, I have a trump card too.
"Same here. Shall we then?" Goku went right back to his base as he began to glow, and from there he said, "No, let me handle this one until the rest of them show up." As Goku went and he began to transform.
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Goku's body began to have a lot of aura coming out as he looked at Sarah, the fusion of three celestial sisters, and said, "If you want to test out your new powers, try it on me." "Please, we have already kicked the light out of your recent form, and that's supposed to be your strongest form, am I right? So what do you think you can do now?" "That's the reason why I took precaution. I ended up training more because I knew that this war isn't something that will make me win easily." "So what the hell are you trying to say?" Before Goku can make a next move, Sarah came right next to him and decked him right in his face, getting him to be sent flying. Vegeta and Broly came as a shield to protect their Omni King, but from there Sarah went right through them like broken glass as she came right next to Goku and she started to attack him non-stop. She did not allow Goku the opportunity to go and use his final form, since she saw that this was his cue and Goku is in his base, he is most vulnerable at that form. She decided to do everything she can to put an end right towards Goku's life, but from there when she went and powered up a blast to kill Goku, she aimed a blast right towards him, but this was Goku's cue as Goku saw the blast came right towards him, but he began to glow. Goku has now used his Omni Limit Breaker, as his power far exceeded what anyone has ever imagined, and with that, Goku was able to achieve this form after training inside the Chamber of Time with everyone else. Goku then looked right towards him and said, "Well then, Sarah, here's your chance. Are you ready to test out your new power?" "What the hell?" "Your power sure has gone a lot stronger, but there's nothing before she can finish her sentence. Goku instantly came right in front of her as he kicked her right in her face, getting to be sent flying right towards the ground. With that, she was shocked to see that Goku was able to do such a move right towards her, since he wasn't able to touch her, and from there, Goku came instantly right next to her and said, "Are you okay? Do you want me to use less power? How is it that we cannot see your speed? We are the Celestial Sister. We're the fastest deity to ever exist. I am the Omni King, you foolish sister. Don't forget your place, but I'll remind you of it." As Goku went and he powered up his ki, and with that, he rushed right towards Sarah and decked her in her mouth, and from there he followed as he began to kick her. From there, Goku began to go and beat the shit out of Sarah as she was powerless to do anything against Goku's new Limit Breaker form, and from there Goku went and he uppercut her, getting to be sent flying high in the air as Goku went and powered up a Omni Blast and he aimed it right towards her. The blast hit Sarah head on and she died right there.
3 of them in one blast. That's my lord for you.
Wow, my lord, you're full of surprises. Well, this is just a peek of it. But don't drop your guard, guys. We still have more company coming any minute now. Wow, so you managed to take out Sarah, the fusion of 3 celestial sisters, huh? No man could have beat them when they used that form, but you did. So you have finally shown up, huh? Now that you're here, I'll put an end towards this once and for all. Well, she has not come alone. We have all come here to end your life, so-called Omni King. And who would you be? Your greatest enemy. And I'll make sure to see you die, so that the Omni Queen can be the ruler of the entire cosmos. Well, make sure we get the Super Dragon Balls back too. You stole the Super Dragon Balls, I want it back. The Namekian that made the Super Dragon Balls, huh? Yes, that's me. My name is Zalama. And I saw that you got your angels to go and kill Zeno and steal the Super Dragon Balls. I'll tell you this once. Hand them over. You're not getting anything from us, Zalama. If it isn't Daishinken. It's been a while. I'm glad to see you are all good and everything. Well then, let's begin the battle. What do you say? Sure, why not? As the remaining celestial sister has come, but all the angels went into their attack mode, along with the destroyers since they came to help, along with the mortal that they were training. While Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, along with Daishinken, and even Jiren stayed back to fight with the front office, who were the Omni Queen, Zalama, and no one other than Lee. With that, the Omni Queen looked right towards him and said, "Are you guys ready to die now?"
Choo, that is my line. I'll make sure I end you here. You can call me Jiren the Great, and I have done everything I can to make sure you're going to die. The only Omni King is here, my lord Kakarot.
Is that so? Okay then, it's your own funeral. Over my dead body! As Goku went and he powered up his limit breaker key, and with that he charged right towards the Omni Queen, but Lee interfered between them, and now he went and decked Goku right in the face. Goku fell to the ground, but he got up, and from there he saw Lee was already next to him and said, "What's the matter? Didn't see that coming? Well, I'll show you what it means to fight with the true deity." As he went and struck Goku in the guts multiple times. Daishinken saw that and got upset, as he looked right towards him and said, "It is time I'll go all out too." Daishinken has now used his full power, as he was able to get his new power during his training with Goku, and with that, he has come right next to Lee and striked him. But from there, Lee went and he instantly came back right next to Daishinken as he tried to punch him, but when Daishinken tried to catch his fist, his hand began to heat up, as Lee went and took Daishinken's fist and he twisted it and said, "Don't worry, Daishinken, I haven't forgot about you. You're also in my list of kill I'm going to have. All the people I'm going to kill are in my list." Is that so? How dare you try to touch my Omni King when I'm in present? I'll make sure I kill you. With that, he went in 3 blasts right towards Daishinken, but Goku came and kicked the blast away, and with that, they worked as a team to rush towards Lee. While that was happening, the Angels and the Destroyer were doing everything they can to help, as they would decide to go and attack the Celestial Sister, and they began to work as a team to do everything they can to put an end towards them. Jiren saw that Zalama was there, as Margarita, his angel, and Whis has come to assist Jiren in his battle, and with that, Jiren went and charged right towards Zalama, as he decked him in his face, but Zalama got up and charged right towards him, and they were going back and forth. But from there, Jiren was already using his limit breaker from the start, since he did train with Margarita, as he began to turn the table on Zalama, and he began to attack him non-stop. Zalama tried to hold his own, but he didn't stand a chance against Jiren, as he was shocked to see that Jiren is this strong, and from there, Jiren went and decked him right towards Whis, as Whis powered up an angel blast from his staff and aimed it towards Zalama, as Margarita has also done the same, and with that, Jiren went and he powered up his own attack, and all 3 of them combined their attack managed to go and kill Zalama once and for all. Vegeta and Broly were up against the Omni Queen as she went and rushed right towards it and began to hit them. Broly tried to deck her, but she caught his fist and twisted it, and she followed with a kick, while Vegeta went and tried to hit her, but she caught his fist and she decked him in his face. While she was busy doing that, Goku and Daishiken were working together as a team, as they noticed that his ki was a little different from anyone else, and with that, Lee went and he began to get serious, as he tried to go and overpower Goku, and he managed to go and beat the shit out of him. He then went and decked Goku right in the throat, as he punched Daishiken in the face. Goku fell to the ground, but when he got up, he then saw that he has to go all out, as he looked towards Lee and said, "This is not good. You are far stronger than I am inside this form, but I knew this battle wasn't going to be an easy one. I'm ready for whatever the outcome is, but first, let me go and take my power to the next step." Goku has now transformed into his master Omni Limit Breaker, as his power was off the chart, and from there he looked right towards Lee and said, "Let the real battle begin, Lee." Goku instantly came right next to Lee, as he struck him right in his face, getting to be sent flying meters away. Lee tried to stop himself, but Goku came right in front of him and he headbutted him, as he continued to feel powerless against Goku's new power. Lee then went and powered up his fist and he punched Goku, but saw it did nothing to him, as Goku took his fist and twisted it and said, "What a pathetic power. I told you when I go all out, you'll have to go against me with this power, and now look at the result. You don't stand a chance against me. How are you this strong? What kind of power are you using?" "Don't worry about that. What you need to worry about is if you're going to leave her alive or not." Goku went and punched him right in his face, and he began to attack him non-stop, while Vegeta and Broly were getting their ass kicked by the Omni Queen, and from there she continued to overpower them, as she looked towards him and said, "How pathetic. What kind of para weakling am I fighting? And here you guys are supposed to be the Omni King's guard? He's weak just like you guys." "The only thing that's weak is you. Now you're gonna see why we're far stronger than you. And don't you dare insult our Omni King in front of us. Are you ready, Broly?" "I'm ready. I can't wait to behead her. Let's do this." With that, Vegeta and Broly began to power up their ki as they went and screamed.
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make.
Vegeta and Broly has both gone and they begun to power up, as the Omni Queen didn't want to waste any time, and before she can go and make her finishing move, they both went and they screamed. Vegeta and Broly has now taken their Ultra Ego to the next level, as they both have fully mastered it, and now they were able to combine it with their Ultra Instinct power, which they have learned from the angels, and now they have used a power called Ego Instinct. This is Ego Instinct Vegeta and Broly. They were able to achieve such amazing power as they looked right towards the Omni Queen and said, "Well then, are you ready to know what it feels like to be dead for good?" "You just stole my line from me, Broly." "Is that so? You guys think that you're still strong enough to touch me? I'd like to see what you guys can do." As both Vegeta and Broly went and they charged right towards the Omni Queen, and they started to attack her from every side. Vegeta went and kicked her right in her face, while Broly came right next to her and he struck her in her stomach.
Fiona got up and saw that they both went and charged at her and said, "How is it that the likes of these weaklings are able to touch me? I'm the Omni Queen. I'll have their heads." As Fiona went and she charged right at them and tried to strike them. But this time Broly went and he hit her since she dropped her guard by trying to hit Vegeta, and from there Vegeta went and he used his speed as he instantly came right in front of her and begun to uppercut her. Vegeta then laughed and said,
What's the matter, weakling? Had enough? It's time for you to die!
"You foolish mortals, you have no idea what kind of power I possess." While that was happening, Goku and Lee were going at it, as Goku was overpowering him, and with that, Goku looked at him and said, "What's the matter, Lee? Weren't you the protector of the Omni Queen? How can you be the protector of her, and here you're losing against me? You're quite the cocky one, huh? You do know that I'm just getting started, right? I have far more power than this, and you'll now see why I'm the true protector of the Omni Queen. Wake up! There's no way you're going to win. This is now over for you." As Goku went and he powered up his ki, and from there he went and right towards Lee and he striked him as he started to beat the shit out of Lee, and with that he took him by his face and threw it towards the ground and powered up a blast strong enough to end his life once and for all, as Goku was going for the kill. But from there Lee smiled and said, "Well, it's time. Behold." As Goku's blast came right next to Lee, but it exploded. Everyone heard a very loud explosion while Lee has begun to go and transform to his final form. Well then, it is time I decide to finally use my final form. I miss using this power, and now you'll see why I am even stronger than the Omni Queen, but yet I want her to be the ruler. Everyone saw that his power was completely different, as Goku looked towards him and said, "What the hell? What have you become?" "It's about time you got to see my full power, Kakarot." "Your full power? There's no..." Before Goku can finish another word, Lee came right next to him as he choke slammed Goku, and from there he began to squeeze his neck. Goku couldn't breathe, and with that, Daishiken, Whis, and Beerus, all three of them came and they struck Lee's arm, but he still didn't budge. He continued to strike Goku and hold on to his neck as Goku was barely breathing, but from there he let go of Goku and said, "Now let's see if you're ready to fight me, Kakarot." The Omni Queen saw that Lee has used his full power, and from there she began to laugh while Vegeta and Broly were overpowering her and they powered up a blast, but before they can even begin to aim the blast towards her, they saw that she began to change as she has now gone and used her full power. This is my killer form. It is time I end all you guys and get on with my mission. With that, the Omni Queen went and she instantly came right next to Vegeta and Broly as she struck both of them right in their face, and they both got sent flying towards the ground. Vegeta and Broly then got up but saw that she has instantly come right next to them as she took them by their faces and smashed it towards each other, and she threw them towards the ground. The rest of the angels has now arrived as they managed to go and kill the celestial sister, but now they came to help with the battle of the Omni Queen. Goku on the other hand was speechless as he couldn't believe that Lee has this much power within him, and from there he looked towards him and said, "I feel honored. I got the Omni King to be scared of me," as he's shaking in fear. "If that makes you go to sleep, then sure, think that way, but you won't." Before he could finish another word, he got punched right in the face by Lee as Lee went and took him by his neck and he chokeslammed Goku towards the ground yet again. Lee then went and threw Goku in the air as he aimed a blast right towards Goku, and he got hit head on. Goku fell right towards the ground. Once when Goku got up, he got up slowly this time as he was badly hurt, and from there Lee was waiting for him to make the next move as he knew that he was powerless to do anything. But before Goku can do anything, Lee came right in front of him and he started to go and punch Goku in the face non-stop as he was beating the shit out of Goku.
Daishinken, Whis, and Mirrors summoned enough strength as they have, and they came to help Goku, as they decided to go and distract Lee, while Goku reverted right back to his base and saw that he was powerless to do anything, and just before he was about to give up, Goku then began to go and see the past Omni Kings has come towards him and said, "We are always living within you, Goku. Never forget that you are an Omni King, and we Omni Kings share the same power." "What do you mean?" "If you're able to search for the Omni Crest, you are able to use the power of 4 Omni Kings, yours including all 3 of us, thus making you the only Omni King to achieve something called Omni State. But you gotta find the power within you, Goku. It's there. We believe you can do it. And the main perk of having this power is you're able to use it forever. It is part of you, and it'll become your new form." As they all disappeared, and from there, Goku began to search within himself, as he could sense that he could feel the Omni Crest, and from there Daishiken saw Goku, as he was shocked to see what Goku was doing and said, "My lord, what is that?" "It's the Omni Crest, or you could say Omni State. It's time I go and put it to use and put an end towards this once and for all." As Goku went, and he broke the crest, getting all the power to be within him, and from there, he went and screamed. After achieving and keep breaking his limit, Goku was the only worthy Omni King to use this power of 3 other Omni Kings, which is now known as the Omni Crest, as he has now tapped into its Omni State form. This is Omni State Kakarot. With that, Lee looked right towards him and said, What kind of power did you just use? And why do you look so different?" "Well, Lee, this is my one and only true form. I am now the Omni King, and I'm the ruler of the entire cosmos. It is my job to protect it, no matter what." "But I'm confused." "It's okay to be confused, because you're going to die very soon." As he came instantly right next to Lee, and from there, he went and kicked him right in his guts, getting to be sent flying meters away. Goku then followed, as he struck him right in his jaw, and from there he went and picked up Lee and smashed him right towards the ground, getting him to break his back. Goku then looked towards him and said, "What's the matter, Lee? Is that all the power you got to show me?" "You cocky son of a..." "That's enough." As Goku went and he began to punch Lee in his face non-stop, and he was overpowering Lee, as Lee was powerless to do anything against Goku's new Omni State form. Goku then went and threw Lee high in the air, as he snapped his fingers and Lee got erased from existence. Goku's power was so strong that it broke the wish of the Super Dragon Balls to get everyone to be immune to Goku's erasing power, and now he was able to have his erasing power back to him again. With that, Goku saw that the Omni Queen was holding her own against everyone as she was beating them up, and from there he instantly came right next to her as he kneed her right in the face. She then fell to the ground and looked towards Goku and said, "Where's Lee? How are you still standing? And what the hell have you become?" "It's time for you to die now. I have already killed Lee and you're next." "You killed Lee? No way!" As she got up, and from there she went and she tried to stab Goku right in his vital spots, but when she did, she saw his bones and body was impenetrable. She couldn't go right through his skin. As she was shocked to see that why she couldn't do it, and from there she tried it again, but the same thing happened. Goku looked right towards her and said, "You foolish queen. You were never the queen of anything. I have always been the true ruler of the Omni world, and that's the reason why I have achieved the Omni State." "What? You're telling me this is the Omni State?" "That is correct. And now that I have this power, you are done." Goku went and he uppercut the Omni Queen as he chased after her, and from there he began to attack her from every side. Everyone was watching this battle as they're all very surprised, shocked, and proud to see their Omni King achieve such a new power,
and that he was finally able to put an end towards this war. As they were watching Goku beating the shit out of the Omni Queen, and from there Goku went and he snapped her fingers as he broke all of her bones in her body, and from there she was powerless to do anything. As she looked towards him and said, "You think you won this? I don't think. I know. And now you're going to be erased and never be brought back." Goku went and he snapped his finger, as she has also got erased from existence forever. Goku, with his new Omni state form, was able to go and finally put an end towards his war, as he was the only worthy Omni King to go and search for the power known as the Omni state, and he has achieved this power once and for all, giving him such immense power. After all, it is a power of 3 other Omni Kings fusing with Goku, as he has now managed to go and end the war. And from there, the Super Dragon Balls have been summoned, as the Super Dragon has appeared right before Goku. With that, Goku made a wish for everyone who was innocent that died during this war to be brought back, as it's all come back, and from there Goku has returned right back to his world. On Goku's world, Goku has now appointed Vegeta to be his bodyguard, as he has 2 bodyguards, Broly and Vegeta, and now they'll always be by his side to make sure that the entire cosmos is safe from any danger, and if anything happens, they'll always have their Omni King to protect them, as Goku has now proven to be the one and only true Omni King. And this is what I believe what would have happened if Goku was the Omni King instead of Zeno. Thank you very much for watching and supporting this series. I greatly appreciate you guys. I don't make these videos out of nothing, I make it for you, and because I realize love and support is the reason why it keeps me going to make more of these videos. Please give this video a like, and if you want to see more, make sure you click the bell so you'll be the first to know when more What If comes out inside this channel. And if you haven't subscribed to my boy Vegeta T23, please subscribe to him now, help him get up to 10,000 subscribers. And as always, my Z fans, have an insane day.